Hey, what's going on? Good morning. What's up, man? It's Will Rodriguez. Real quick, I just was listening to this audio by Bob Proctor called Success Formula. And I wanted to share this with you real quick while it's fresh in my head. He was talking about what constitutes success, in an individual. And he gave an example. I actually gave an example of this millionaire who, Earl Nightingale, he always tells the story about this millionaire who was a successful businessman who he said, well, when did you become successful? And the millionaire says, I became successful when I was sleeping on the park bench. And that's he said that's key in understanding the the definition of success, right? And so what he explains is him, both of them really like had this concept or this explanation or definition of success consistent throughout all their teachings and all their audios and everything that they did. And that definition is basically, the explanation is that success is a direction that starts with a decision. Simple enough, right? Um, and that's what they even talk about. They say it sounds so simple, but it's amazing how many people miss it. How many people actually don't get or get to acquire this success that's so simple. It's so simple yet so elusive. And the reason why they said is because they just don't know. You know what I mean? They just don't know. You don't know what you don't know. He said if you had 100 pounds of gold bullion in your backyard just buried there, and you ain't know it was there, then what what good is it for you? You know what I mean? It's there, but you don't know. And so a lot of people just don't know um, how simple success is, and what the real definition of it is. And that's it, man. It's a direction that starts with a decision, basically meaning like, see, that's what the businessman meant. He said, look, I knew I was going to be successful, or was successful when I was on the park bench, because he said I knew where I was. Basically, he meant I knew where I was going, right? And I knew I was going to get there. So just because I'm right here, right now, on this park bench, don't mean I'm not going where I know I'm going to be, if that makes sense. Um, Earl Nightingale also said the definition of success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Key word progressive, meaning I'm heading towards it. I'm in the direction of it, right? And obviously I had to make a decision to head that way, no matter what's going on right now. Um, One thing I know, I keep with me a little saying I always revert back to when things ain't going right, because things ain't always going to go right in business and life or nothing. And to stay successful, it's like just keep the frame of mind of like, my present situation is not my destination, right? So that's basically in line with that whole success principle. A direction based on the decision, my decision that my present situation isn't my destination. My destination is a worthy ideal, right? Ideal, an idea that you've fallen in love with. Another explanation, a great explanation by um, Earl Nightingale and Bob Proctor too. So yeah, like I said, the name of that audio that I'm listening to right now with Bob Proctor is Success Formula. You definitely want to pick that up, because there's way more jewels in there that I could uh, hit you with in a couple minutes video. So um, go check that out. Get that. Get around some people who getting that kind of knowledge and getting that kind of info. Because if you don't know, you don't know. Bottom line, you gotta get to know this stuff. You gotta understand. You gotta get exposed to it. Get exposed to people that are exposed to it, so they could bring it out of them and put it in and download it into you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta soak this information up. We in the information age, the knowledge age, the knowledge worker age. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your day. Have a blessed one. Have a great one. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace and blessings.